Right, guys, welcome to tonight's last live stream on the channel. It's Leinster up against the Stormers. South Africa's pride up against Ireland's pride in the United Rugby Championship. And we're looking forward to a really fantastic game between the two sides. It has been played at the RDS Stadium in Ireland, so it's going to be a massive game. Global Measurement Solution says hello all, as well as but will they? So there's an unbeaten run for this Irish side. Leinster have not been beaten this season, and the Stormers have the opportunity to beat them today. Let's quickly go and have a run through the two team lineups. We'll start with the Stormers side, and the Springboks now back in the Stormers side. Clayton Blommetjies at fullback. He's been absolutely brilliant so far for the Stormers. It's almost like these guys are getting a second lifeline. First, it was Manny Libbok that went from the Bulls to the Sharks to the Stormers, and now he's a Springbok. Now, can Clayton Blommetjies do the same? He is the fullback today, and he's been playing some exquisite rugby. Suleiman Hartzenberg and Sabella Senatla on the wings. Suleiman Hartzenberg poised as the next big thing for South Africa on the wing, while Senatla has found a bit of form again. In the midfield, we've got Dan du Plessis and Damian Willemse. Dan du Plessis also playing the best rugby of his career so far, along with Damian Willemse, who utility back can slot in at fullback, centre and fly off today if needed to. Then the halfback combination of Manny Libbok and Paul de Wet. We all know that Manny Libbok is in red-hot form, along with Paul de Wet, who is in some really good form himself, coming back from injury. Looking at the forwards, we got Achiva Diamani, Ben Jason Dixon, and Dion Fourie in a loose trio. So all know that Evan Roos is not available for this game, but Achiva has been playing some really good rugby. And a lot of people say that he might be making his debut for the Springboks in the Rugby Championship a little bit later this year. Then Ben Jason Dixon, unsung hero of the Western Province and Stormers side at the moment. We'll see how he fares on the open side flank. And then Dion Fourie, age is just a number when it comes to this guy. And then we're not referring to a young age, we're referring to the old age of Dion Fourie. Exquisite player, brilliant ball carrier, great ball stealer, and just a great player to have around you. Then the lock combination of Marvin Orie and Ruben van Heerden will be big. Marvin Orie also playing some of his best rugby. Ruben van Heerden have been poised as being a Springbok real soon by his coaches. So he must be rated really highly by the coaching staff. Then Frans Malherbe, Joseph Ndweba, and Stephen Kitshoff in all Springbok front row, and rested and ready for this. Frans Malherbe now married. Stephen Kitshoff rested nicely, and Joseph Ndweba will have to find his lineouts today, but hopefully he will do just that. Then on the bench for the Stormers today, JJ Kotze, Brock Harris, Neethling Verscheer, Ernst van Rijn, Willie Engelbrecht, Marcel Tennyson, Herschel Jantjies, and Jean-Luc du Plessis. So the only surprise to me here is that Marcel Tennyson is on the bench. One of the players that has been in really great shape. He's really surprised me this season, and I would have probably picked him at number 7 today to start ahead of Ben Jason Dixon. But still a very formidable side with the likes of Willie Engelbrecht, Herschel Jantjies, and Jean-Luc du Plessis on this bench. Experience of Brock Harris will be vital for this one. Let's quickly go and have a look at what the people are saying here in the comments section. We've got Eric Davison saying 7:30 p.m. UK time, dinner's ready, and the beer is chilling. Please no power downs. Barry Green says, hi, Guru. How's it going, Barry? And then Michiel Lowe has become a new member of the channel. Thank you so much for your support, Michiel. Really appreciate it. Then Barry Green says it's going to be a tough one. Absolutely. And even when we take a look at this Leinster side today, still quality all around with players being rested from the Irish side. Jordan Lama, Rob Russell, and Dave Carney, the back three for this Leinster side today. Especially look out for Jordan Lama, a quality player who's been ridden with injury and now starting to make his comeback in the side. He will be vital for this Leinster side today. Looking at the midfield combination of Liam Turner and Kieran Frowley will be a formidable one. Kieran Frowley, with all the experience, will definitely look to hit back with a bang in this game to really turn things around for this Leinster side. Then looking at the halfback combination of Harry Byrne and Luke McGrath. Luke McGrath, we all know, is a quality scrum half, and he will be going full out to try and test this Stormers halfback combination today. If we look at the forwards from Leinster today, Max Deegan, Scott Penny, and Reece Riddock in a loose trio. Experience all around there with Max Deacon and Reece Riddock, the old toppy there for Leinster as well. Sorry. It's been a while since I've been doing commentary, so the voice might be a little bit rusty. In the lock combination of Jason Jenkins and Ross Maloney, Jason Jenkins going back to the Bulls next season, so it will be interesting to see how he will fare in this Leinster side. Looking at the front row of Michael Alatoa, John McKee, and Michael Milne, a very formidable front row here for this Leinster side today. And then looking at the bench, Lee Barron, Ed Byrne, Faktang Abdalasi, Brian Deeney, Will Connors, Nicky McCarthy, Charlie Tector, and Ben Brownlee. Not a lot known of these guys, but guys like Lee Barron and Ed Byrne will be vital for this Leinster side. We know there's no such thing as a weak Leinster side, and they're out to prove it against the full-strength Stormers side today. The referee for today's game, Sam Grove White from Scotland. We'll have to wait and see how it goes because, it's not been great from that department as of late, but hopefully they'll be spot on. Let's look at a few more comments here. Lucas Peterson says, let's go Stormers. Barry Green says, damn, why no Johnny Sexton? We would have loved to see him in action. Global Measurement Solution says, long 80 minutes, wait and see. Hello, all good peoples. And then Benjamin Moses says, hi there, Guru. Thanks for commentary. No problem, Benjamin, and thank you for the support. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you're already a subscriber, press that like button as well. Lucas Peterson says, let's go Stormers. Bring it home, boys. I believe in you guys. So it's going to be a massive game here for the Stormers side. And you don't come here to the RDS and just win a game, regardless of the team that you're playing against, because these guys play together as one. They've been around together for a long period of time, regardless of the players that's available today. It's going to be massive. Shark Rain says Sexton was wrapped up in cotton wool to the World Cup, which is probably true from here on in. It's going to be interesting to see how the likes of Ed Byrne will fare. Not Ed Byrne, but Harry Byrne at fly-off today for the Leinster side. Dries Boertes there, handpick waving, so saying hello. And then Alvaria says, go Stormers, this is your chance. So the Stormers playing in their grey jerseys today against Leinster, who will be playing in their blue jerseys. So there will be no clash of jerseys today. One more time, going through that Stormers side for the Stormers faithfuls, Clayton Blommetjies, Suleiman Hartzenberg, Dan du Plessis, Damien Willemse, Sabella Sinatla, Manny Libok, and Paul de Wet in the back line. Then in the forwards, we've got Chiva Diamani, Ben Jason Dixon, Dion Fourie, Marvin Uri, Ruben van Heerden, Frans Malherbe, Joseph Ndweba, and Stephen Kitsoff. As we see Stephen Kitsoff leading out the Stormers side for today's game as well. Then on the bench, we've got JJ Kotze, Brock Harris, Neetling Forshire, Aaron Rein, Willie Engelbrecht, Marcel Tennyson, Herschel Jantjies, and Jean-Luc du Plessis. A very, very strong Stormers side for this game. Barry says this game will show who's the best hands. Absolutely. And then Marcel Sol says Stormers. Lawrence Stalcoat says go Stormers, do Cape Town, and Megan Besson proud tonight. And then also Alvaria says most Irish internationals not playing. That is true, but you will not see a weak Leinster side at all. Let's go through that team lineup once again. Jordan Lama, Rob Russell, Liam Turner, Kieran Frowley, Dave Carney, Harry Byrne, and Luke McGrath in the back line. Then in the forwards, we've got Max Deacon, Scott Penny, Reece Riddock, Jason Jenkins, Ross Maloney, Michael Alalatoa, John McKee, and Michael Milne. Then on the bench, we've got Lee Barron, Byrne, Faktang Abdalatsi, Brian Deeney, Will Connors, Nick McCarthy, Charlie Tector, and Ben Brownlee. A very, very formidable Leinster side today, and one that will not back away from the challenge. Gordon McIntyre says it's going to be tough for Prof Mountain Goats. Plenty crowd passion from Irish, plenty depth in their squad. All Irish team seem to play same style as national team, who just won the Six Nations, which is very true, Gordon. It should be a massive occasion today for this game. It's number 1 versus number 2, and I think regardless of the result today, whether the Stormers win or lose, I do believe that Leinster will end the URC on top of the lot. But you never know. A lot can still happen. I think there's 3 games left in the competition, so we'll see how it goes. Barry says Jason Jenkins, I think, played for the Chiefs. So he played, I think, for the Exeter Chiefs, and then also before that played for the Bulls. So, Alvario says they say Leinster B team is second best after Leinster, which is probably true in regards to the Pro 14 back in the day. So, it's going to be the Stormers to kick this game off from left to right on our screen. So good luck to all of the teams and the players involved. Let's get this game underway as Manny Libbok will be kicking this game off for us. Shark Brain says Jason Jenkins, another incredible SA player looked by the Bleskop Springbok coach. It's been taken in, and Reece Riddock takes it in for Leinster early on in this game. They set it up on the 22-meter line in the middle of the field inside their own half as Luke McGrath gets it out to Harry Byrne, who puts it on the boot. And that kick is not going to find touch, and into the hands of Manny Libbok. Gets it out to Sinatla. Sinatla on the attack up to the halfway line here for the Stormers. Right in the middle of the field now, Paul de Wet. Back to Libbok, who goes high up into the air. The chase now coming from the Stormers. But great take there from Leinster, and Clayton Blommetjies will have to carry back. Nobody at the back of the Stormers at the moment. That ball is going to be slapped down by the Stormers, and a penalty to Leinster. A silly penalty to give away from the Stormers there. Para in the Philippines says, God bless you, Safa. 16 of the Slam team came from Leinster. Right, so an early penalty against the Stormers then. Silly ill discipline there from Kitshoff, and Leinster now with a throw-in from just inside the half of the Stormers. But the line had been stolen by the Stormers now, and here they come. An opportunity for the Stormers, driving it with the forwards. Paul de Wet now is waiting for this ball to come back. Gets it out to Ben Jason Dixon, not held in the tackle, now brought down just over halfway. Paul de Wet again going with a little box kick over the top, not a great kick. The chase now coming from the Stormers, but beautifully taken by Luke McGrath from the 10-meter line of Leinster in the middle of the field. Waiting for it to come out there is Dave Carney now, gets it out. Here's a chance now for Leinster, moving it wide through the forwards. Now it's the loose prop Michael Milne who takes it up. Now Luke McGrath's kick has been charged down here by the Stormers. Now they've got possession just outside the 22 of Leinster. Paul de Wet now waiting for it, gets it out. Clayton Blommetjies. Here's a chance for the Stormers that they go wide. Dan du Plessis cuts back inside up to the 22. Get the offload to Manny Libbok. Just inside the 22 now. Paul de Wet. Back to Clayton Blommetjies. Wide they go. Held up there is Damian Willems right in the middle of the field on the 22-meter line. Comes back Dion Fourie. Fourie sets it up in the middle of the field now. Paul de Wet. Libbok again. Du Plessis. He's brought down on the 22, moving to the right-hand side of the field now. Paul de Wet again. Dweba fends off one player. Brought down just short of the 22 now. De Wet again. Libbok. The pass flat to Kitshoff now. De Wet again. White, the Stormers go to the left-hand side of the field. The Chiva Diamani. 5 meters inside the 22, right on the left-hand side of the field. Libbok again now. Stormers been driven back in a tackle on that occasion, just outside the 22 now. Libbok again goes with the cross kick. Oh, there's nobody there. The bounce of the ball is kind for Harry Byrne. Now 5 meters out from the try line is Leinster, trying to defend us on their own try line. That is going to be a penalty to the Stormers now. A penalty to the Stormers 5 meters out from the try line. The bounce of the ball can sometimes be so cruel, and on this occasion it didn't work out for the Stormers. But a penalty now and an early chance for the Stormers to set up a line out here. Leon Jansen says, kom ons hou duim vas, Suid-Afrika se span breek Leinster se wenpatroon. And then Shark Brain says, Six Nations, hardly anything to brag about. Only one World Cup winner competing in the whole tournament. And then Varius says, Stormers are looking good. Stormers going to need discipline for this game to win. No ill discipline from them. And Barry says, yes, man, Stormers out of jail on this one. So line out now, Joseph Ndweba with a throw in. Finds Marvin Nuri. The driving maul set up by the Stormers now. And on the right-hand side of the field now starting to gain momentum is this maul from the Stormers. Ndweba off the back. He's just a meter short of the try line now. Ball de Wet, quick ball, comes out to Dan du Plessis, tackled by Frowley. Ball de Wet again waiting for it, now working with the forwards. Stormers 5 meters out towards the middle of the field. De Wet again, Marvin Wurry, little pop pass to Achieva Diamani, knocked on by Manny Libbok. And now it's Leinster in possession. 5 meters out from their run trial, and they're going to run this. Here they come. It's taken up beautifully there by the number 8, Max Deegan. They just set it up now through the forwards as Leinster. 10 meters out from the run trial and comes back to Harry Byrne, who puts it on the boot. And he will find touch about 5 meters outside of the 22. Great defense there from Leinster. A poor mistake from the Stormers there. We're going with the pop passes 5 meters out from the try line. And so unnecessary. Achieva Diamani trying to get that ball out where he just maybe needed to hold on to it just a little bit longer. Alvaria says, Dweba. Marshall Soul says, come on, Stormers. Lucas Peterson says, give it all, Stormers. Line out taken by Marvin Wurry off the back now. Paul de Wet gets it out to Suleiman Hartzenberg. 5 meters inside the 22 in the middle of the field now. Paul de Wet slipped over one of the Leinster players now. Dweba. He's going to take it up. Good defense again from Leinster. De Wet again now. Out it comes. Quick ball for the Stormers. Just working it with the forwards. Now Dan du Plessis. Libbok again. Throws a little dummy. Held up beautifully in the tackle, but penalty advantage to the Stormers now. Taken up by Ruben van Heerden. He's going to need support now. Still 5 meters inside. Here comes Libbok. Out it comes. Damien Willems. So wide they go. They've got numbers here, but Dan du Plessis holds on to that one now. Frans Malherbe. Another silly pass there. And it's knocked on by the Stormers, but they're coming back for the penalty. 5 meters inside the 22 of Leinster in the middle of the field. This one, very kickable indeed. Yeah, high tackle there from Leinster on Manny Libbok. Alvaria says, Byrne also quality. And then Para in the Philippines says, love your confidence. Thanks, really appreciate it. So an opportunity here for the Stormers to get the first points of the game. It's going to be a penalty attempt here from Manny Libbok. If you take the free, you've already lost, says in the Philippines. Lawrence Tailcoat says, come on, Stormers, you can't make mistakes if you guys want to win. Go, win you guys. Right, so it looks like there might be a strong win because Clayton Blommetjies going to hold this ball up for Libbok right in front here. 7.5 minutes gone. Stormers with the opportunity to get the first points on the board through a penalty right in front for the Stormers. Libbok now lining this one up, taking his time with this kick, as every point will be vital. And over it goes. So 3 points to 0. The Stormers lead Leinster here after 8 minutes of play. Alvaria says, take the points. And Lucas says, don't waste the chances. Take your chances. So 3 points to 0 after 8 minutes of play in this game. Right, Harry Byrne to get things back underway here for Leinster. Goes deep this time to the left-hand side of the field for the Stormers. Oh, the Stormers have left that ball to bounce, and into touch it goes. Interesting to see what the call will be. Will it be a 50-22 for Leinster now? Yeah, it should be, because it is a 50-22. So let's see what the Dutch judge say. Dan du Plessis making that mistake and letting that ball bounce unnecessarily. So, in fact, it will be a Stormers lineup. So, no 50-22 apply there. So, they get the line out and a kick downfield will find touch about between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside Stormers territory. Also, Marshall Sol says, give it all Stormers. Sharkbrain says, Bok lost all 3 games in 22 that Weber started for them. And then Megan Basson says, come on, Stormers, don't mess up. Look forward and win this game. Right, so the throw-in now coming from them. It's John McKee with the throw-in. Off the back they come. It's Frowley. Takes it up beautifully. Nearly up to the 22 now. Here they come again through the forwards, working it hard. It's taken up beautifully there by Jason Jenkins now. Pick up and go from Scott Penny. Here they come again now. It's Alalatoa takes it up 10 meters out from the try line. Here they come through Harry Byrne. Good defense there from Frans Malherbe. Luke McGrath working the blind side. Oh, he's nearly gone through here. 5 meters out from the try line is Leinster now. A good counter ruck here from the Stormers, and they might have won this. Yes, they have. It's a penalty to the Stormers there, holding on by Leinster. Jordan Lama holding on, and the Stormers get out of jail free card there. 5 meters out from their own try line. Luke McGrath there with a little gap, and into space he went. You don't beat Leinster on 3 points. Should have dominated and went for the line out. I kind of agree, but points, you know. Lucas Peterson says Durba will shine tonight. Right, so Lebok has kicked that one out. I think roundabout on the 10-meter line of the Stormers. Well, between the 10 and the 22, inside Stormers territory now. Joseph Ndweba with a throw into this line out. Stormers 3, Leinster 0 at the moment. Marvin Worry. Now Paul de Wet taken up here by Ruben van Heerden. Good little dart from him. Stormers waiting for this ball to come out now. Paul de Wet waits for it. Goes to the box kick over the top. The chase coming from Suleiman Hartzenberg there. Well taken by Leinster now. Luke McGrath out to Riddock. Sets it up in the middle of the field on the halfway line. McGrath again. Harry Byrne. Frowley, he's driven back in a tackle. Now it's Lama pushed back as well. Good defense from the Stormers. McGrath now. Byrne gets it out wide. Here's a chance now for Leinster as they work it through Scott Penny. Scott Penny just up over the 10 inside Leinster's territory. Reddock again. Getting that ball a little bit on the back foot now. Luke McGrath goes to the box kick over the top now. Waiting for it. Manny Lebok has jiggled that one, but gets it back now. Blomikis, Sinatla. He's knocked it on, and here's a chance now for Leinster. It's Rob Russell who's got it on the 10-meter line of the Stormers now. Here's an opportunity, but Leinster also knocks it on. And referee says advantage over, so scrum down to the Stormers then. 3 points to 0 it is after 12 minutes of play in this game. Benjamin Moses says, come on, Stormers, take the points in order for us to, if we want to win. And then Marshall Sol says, defense is good, Stormers. Simon Rita says, how's it, Guru from Hawaii? How's it going, Simon? Hope you're well. So scrum down to the Stormers then. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. An opportunity here for the Stormers to get out of their own 22. Out of their own half. Three points to 0. 13 minutes gone. The Stormers have looked good with ball in hand, but so too has this Leinster side. Paul de Wet will feed this one into the scrum for the Stormers. Scrum goes up, and it will be a reset scrum then. Roundabout on the 10-meter line of the Stormers, 10 meters from the left-hand touch line. Poppa says, man, this weather sucks. And then Lucas Peterson, I'm really nervous, but still believe the Stormers can win. Well, it's all you need is belief, and you can do this. 13 and a half minutes gone. Stormers 3, Leinster 0. Can the Stormers beat Leinster for the first time this season? Unbeaten this whole season through is Leinster. Right, Baldervet with the feet. Good solid scrum from the Stormers now. Scrum goes down. Baldervet will have to get this one out. He does get it out now. Comes out to Libok. Damian Willemse on the loop around. Goes to the kick downfield. Looking for the 50-22. And, that one has gone over the dead ball line, it looks like. But we will come back for a penalty for offside from the... from Leinster. So, yeah, that works out. Dries, my little secret, can't say too much here on this platform. Otherwise, there might be problems. Jacques Brein says, stadig, is nou eers 13 minute in. Dolly says, good evening, Rugby Guru. How's it going, Dolly? Hope you're well. The kick downfield from Libok is going to find touch, run about 15 meters out from the try line. 3 points to 0, 15 minutes gone in this one. It's also raining now there at the RDS. So Joseph Dweba with the throw into this line out. Who will be the first receiver? Did I mention that Leinster are number 1 in this league? Yeah, you did. Line out stolen by Leinster, and bad mistake here from the Stormers as Luke McGrath's waiting for this one to come out. 10 meters out from their own try line. Opportunity missed here by the Stormers. And that ball is going to go out between the 10 and the 22-meter line of Leinster. Every point matters, says Alvarez, which is true. Bad mistake from the Stormers. Weather is terrible out there at the moment. The strong wind and rain. So Ndweba now with a throw-in. Can the Stormers win their own line out here? Goes to Marvin Woody. And off the back now, Paul de Wet. Bellas and Natla comes in from the side. And a chance now for the Stormers. Joseph Ndweba again. Beats one defender. Just outside the 22 now. Ruben van Heerden. Sets it up on the 22-meter line. Quick pop-up pass to Paul de Wet. Here they come again through Dion Fourie. Dion Fourie not held in a tackle. Gets up and goes again. 10 meters out from the try line. Right under the sticks here for the Stormers. As it's taken up by Ben Jason Dixon. Here comes Ndweba again. Opportunity here for the Stormers. 10 meters out from the try line. Right under the sticks. Paul de Wet. Libok. Little pop pass to Ben Jason Dixon. Going backwards just a little bit here, the Stormers now. Frans Malherbe. Support there from Kitshoff. And the Stormers now waiting. Libok going for a drop goal. And it's... Oh, is it over? Yes, it is. Let's just have a look. No, it's not. Drop goal missed there by Manny Libok. And it will be a 22-meter dropout here for Leinster. Yeah, no, he struck that poorly. And the score will remain 3 points to 0 then. 22-meter dropout coming up for Leinster. The restart, the deep kick in here, collected by Libok just inside his own half. Gets it out to Achieva Diamani, who gets a brick wall of blue defenders. Driven back to the halfway line now. Libok again goes to the kick, a little cross kick downfield. Not the greatest of kicks, collected by Harry Byrne. Harry Byrne now up to the 10-meter line inside Leinster's half. Being brought down now. Luke McGrath coming in from the side. The Stormers there. Lucky not to get penalized on that occasion. Luke McGrath still waiting for this ball to come out. Slow ball coming back for Leinster. Almost 18 minutes gone. The little box kick over the top from Luke McGrath into Clayton Blommetjies' hands, and he's going to go on a run. Gets the pass out to Damian Willemse. Up to the 10-meter line they go. Dion Fourie now It's Suleiman Hartzenberg, just about 5 meters up, not held in a tackle, now up over the 22 he goes. 5 meters inside, right on the right-hand touchline. Joseph Ndweba again. Opportunity for the Stormers now. Libok gets it out to Clayton Blomikis. Clayton Blomikis with a little step through. The bounce is good here for Jody Lama, who gets the ball. He's going to go on a little run himself. Just inside the 22 now. Scott Penny gets it out to Harry Byrne, but a knock on from Leinster and a scrum down to the Stormers. 10 meters out from the try line. Yeah, just a little knock from Jody Lama there. Stormers had an overlap to the left, and Clayton Blomikis going for that little grubber kick. If it worked, it worked, but they did have a man overlap on the left-hand side of the field. 19 minutes gone, and it's 3-0 still to the Stormers. Right, scrum down 10 meters out from the try line here. 20 minutes approaching, says Bopa. Yeah, 19 and a half minutes gone. Drop goal for what good reason, says Shark Brain. And then Alvario says they need to keep the ball in hand. 19 and a half minutes gone. No stoppage in this game just as yet, which is great to see. Right, so Paul de Wet now. Scrum goes up, free kick to the Stormers. But I'm guessing that they will want to scrum again. Yeah, cuts off signals, and they will have another scrum here. James says, come on, Leinster. Popa says, Stormers must get a try. Libok must go play soccer. And then Paro in the Philippines says, we love the rain. 52 tackles made by Leinster already, 34 by the Stormers. It's a game of small margins, and you need to use your opportunities whenever they come. Right, so scrum down to the Stormers now. Paul de Wet to feed this one in. 10 meters out from the try line, about 25 meters out from the left-hand touch line. Paul de Wet now waiting for it. Solid scrum from the Stormers. Solid. Now picked up off the back beautifully by the Stormers now. 5 meters out from the try line. Another pick up and go. Just 2 meters out from the try line is the Stormers now. Paul de Wet again to Joseph Ndweba. Puts his head down now. Paul de Wet comes out. Manny Libok throws a little dummy. He cuts back inside. And it's strike time under the sticks for the Stormers. 8-0. 8-0 it is to the Stormers. And what a try from Manny Libok. Beating the defenders all around there. Brilliant stuff. It was first picked up beautifully by the Stormers at the back there. The ball spilled out the back. It's Ruben van Heerden who picked it up, set it up beautifully, and then a pick up and go from the Stormers, working patiently. Then the pass out to Libok, throws a little dummy. The player who fell for it was Liam Turner, and they paid the ultimate price with a try under the sticks here for the Stormers. So 8-0 it is, and with that, let's take a little celebration. Right, so 10-0 it is. Stormers leading here with the first try going to Manny Libok. Let's go and have a look at that comments. So it's coming in. Alvario says yes. Popa says Libok. Bas van Moerseplaas says Libok, your beauty. Ruben van Heerden, jy's 'n meneer. Go Stormers. And then the restart then from Leinster, taken in by Dan du Plessis on the 22-meter line. They're going to let him run over the 22, so they can't kick this out directly into touch now. Paul de Wet waiting for it. Slow ball coming back for the Stormers now as they just set it up through Achieva Diamani. Remember, the Stormers can't kick this out directly into touch. Slowly but surely this ball comes out. Paul de Wet waiting for it. Goes with a box kick over the top now, and a chase coming from Sinatla. It's not going to find touch, and well taken there by Leinster. The ball spills out and into touch. So it will be, let's see, it will be a Leinster line out here. So it was deemed to have been taken into touch by Dan du Plessis. How many World Cup winners in the Stormers side? Ask Shark Brain. So I think we've got, so it's Steven Kitshoff, Frans Malherbe. Let's have another look. Yeah, Damian Willems. Was he at the last World Cup? Yeah. And that's about it. So here comes Leinster now from that line out. An opportunity here for them. Going with the box kick over the top is Luke McGrath now. Oh, it's going to nearly work out for Leinster there. And into touch, fortunately for the Stormers. Just unable to gather that ball in. The wind is terrible. So off the legs from Rob Russell. And the Stormers now have, well, it's going to be a scrum down. So it was deemed a knock-on from Leinster. Cameron says, still very early days in this game. Will mean nothing to the Stormers if they can't beat Leinster in the final. Then Popa says, don't rugby teams have long sleeve jerseys? Lawrence says, you go, Guru. Right, so Paul de Wet then to feed this one in. 10 points to 0 it is. Paul de Wet right on the left-hand side of the field, 5 meters out from the left-hand side of the field, just outside the 22, inside their own half. The Stormers now. Scrum gets out to Manny Libok, who's going to put it on the boot again. Straight down the middle of the field. Finds a bit of room in the back, but that wind is terrible. And they're going to have to come all the way back for a scrum to Leinster. That's how strong this wind is. So all the way back to the 22 of the Stormers now. 5 meters outside of the 22. It's a scrum down to Leinster. Popa asked, where is Salman Murat? So I think he might, well, is he not at the training camp or is he out injured? I don't know. And then these Irish probably just drinking warm beer whole night, says Bas van Moerseplaas. Leinster to run riot in the second half, says Christopher Dennis. So Luke McGrath to feed this one in. 26 minutes played in this game. And still no stoppage in play so far in this one. Right, Luke McGrath to feed it in. It's another reset scrum coming up here. Terrible rugby conditions today to play in. The Stormers have the lead. 14 minutes to go in this first half. 10 points to 0. James says Ash. Right, so 10 points to 0. Stormers lead Leinster, but it's Leinster now with a scrum just outside the 22. Right, Luke McGrath to feed it in. Out the back door, now working the blind side. Here's Luke McGrath. Great tackle from Sinatla, but Leinster still in possession now, 5 meters inside. McGrath again now, through the forwards they go. It's taken up there by John McKee. Still Leinster in possession. McGrath waiting for it. Now they work it again through the forwards. It's taken up beautifully there by Michael Milne. Still coming is Leinster now. 10 meters out from the try line. Another pick up and goes Scott Penny. Driven back in the tackle by Mdweba. Here comes McLeay again. McKee in possession. Quick ball out wide. There goes Leinster now. 10 meters out from the try line. McGrath in 5 phases now. Riddock. Good tackle from Ben Jason Dixon on that occasion. McGrath again working the short side. Here comes Leinster now. Still 10 meters out, 5 meters out from the left-hand touchline. It's taken up there by Michael Alalatoa. Riddock again. Good defense from the Stormers moving towards the middle of the field. 10 meters out from the try line. Still they come now through Ross Maloney. Again, Byrne with a little step through. That's going to go too far. And it will be a goal line dropout coming up for the Stormers. Not the right decision there from them. Geordie Lama getting, not penalised, but paying the price for that little grubber kick. Leinster looking good on the attack. Don't know why they went for the kick there. It was Harry Byrne who went for the kick. Max Tegan just not quick enough to get there. 22-meter dropout coming up for the Stormers. Right, let's see what the restart brings here for the Stormers. It's taken on the 10-meter line of the Stormers now through Leinster. Luke McGrath with a little back pass. So it's been knocked on by Leinster. And no, it's not. Comes back again for them on the halfway line. Byrne again out to Frowley, who goes to the kick. Looking for a bit of space in behind, but back for it is Libok now. Gets the pass out to Sanatla, who puts it on the boot. And will not get too much distance. Line out to Leinster, 5 meters outside of the 22. James says, I don't think Leinster will be able to come back from this. 10 up is a big score in these conditions. Stormers need to keep the ball in Leinster's half and capitalize on mistakes made. 3 points at a time. Line out now secured by Leinster now inside the 22 they go. This is a great opportunity now for them. John McGee took it up beautifully, but they spilled the ball backwards again now. Riddock, pick up and go from him. 10 meters out from the Stormers try line. Now they work it, overlap on the right-hand side, but a knock-on from McGee, and it will be a scrum down to the Stormers. Well, no, in fact, the Stormers have turned it over. So advantage to them as Paul de Wet now gets it out to Libok going for a cross kick. It's a horrible kick and it's advantage over. Here comes the Leinster side now through Liam Turner. But another poor pass from them has pushed them backwards here. Stormers defending really well. Luke McGrath working it through Michael Alatoa now. Stormers been good in defense, pushing Leinster backwards at the moment. You don't see this normally. And McGee has knocked it on again, and here's a counter-attack opportunity for the Stormers on the 10-meter line. Inside their own half. Ball that goes with a little box kick over the top. Here comes the chase, the bounce of the ball. Kind there for them. And it's Dave Carney who's got it for Leinster between the 10 and the 22 inside their own half. 5 meters out from the right-hand touchline. Luke McGrath going with the box kick over the top again. Ball knocked backwards by the Stormers and picked up by Jason Jenkins now for Leinster. Byrne with a long cutout pass now. It's Max Tegan. Another long cutout pass this time out to Scott Penny. Scott Penny up to just between the 22 and the 10 of the Stormers. They're going to need a scrum off now. It's taken by Dave Carney again. Michael Alatoa between the 22 and the 10. That ball has been spilled out. And here comes the Stormers with a counter. The kick downfield from Libok. There's nobody at the back here for them. Leinster having to go back for it. Jordy Lama. 10 meters up. No, it's McGee who's got it. McGee, the hooker of Leinster, running it up to just outside the 22 of Leinster. Now Luke McGrath comes back again. Harry Byrne. They're running this from the 22 here as they take it up through Liam Turner. McGrath again gets the little pass now out to Byrne again. On the inside, 5 meters outside of the 22 they go. Oh, massive defense here from the Stormers, but the referee is going to give a penalty there for a slap down from the Stormers. 8 minutes to go in this first half, and the first stoppage in play here is the touch judge just having a word with the referee. Yeah, this is a tough one. Beautiful defense, says Alvarez. Keep the scoreboard ticking, Stormers, and Leinster will panic. Discipline, says Alvarez. Right, so let's see what the referee have to say here. Not quite sure what the touch judge looked at or talked about. No, it's just, let's have another look. They're going to go upstairs to have a look here. No, he went for the tackle, to be honest. There was Sanatla. Oh, and there's the arm out. So why are they going upstairs for it? It's just supposed to be a penalty and nothing more. Barry says Leinster struggling a bit under these conditions. Or are they checking whether it should be a penalty or not? So it is a penalty then against the Stormers. Sinatla surely can't be a yellow card. No, it's just a penalty. So time's back on here. Leinster kicks this one downfield and finds touch round about on the 10-meter line of the Stormers. 10 points to 0, the Stormers lead here. And we've got 7.5 minutes to go in this first half. McGee to feed this one or throw this one into the lineup for Leinster. Tough game so far. A game of small margins. The lineup taken beautifully by Leinster. Now Scott Penny. Luke McGrath gets it out. Flat pass there to Max Deegan. Again taken up by Liam Turner now. On the 10-meter line of the Stormers, Luke McGrath. Here's a chance. It's burned into a bit of space between the 22 and the 10-meter line in the middle of the field. Jordy Lama at scrum off. Gets it out again to Max Deegan. Leinster just building the phases now as they work it through Scott Penny. Jason Dixon now. It's Frowley. Oh, the drop of the ball, and it's been taken by the Stormers. Can Lebok go all the way? Looks like it on the 22. Gets the pass away. It's straight time to Suleiman Hartzenberg. And the try against the run of play gives the Stormers another try. 15 points to 0 it is. And what an opportunistic try for the Stormers. But they've got it nevertheless. Suleiman Hartzenberg with a try. So let's have a look here. The pass missed by Frowley and then picked up by Lebok, who ran from basically from the halfway line up to the 22. So he was not going to have enough gas and got it out to Suleiman Hartzenberg, who finished it off with a try under the sticks. Brilliant try for them. And the Stormers lead by 15 points to 0 with the conversion to come. Cheers to the Stormers. Right, 15 points to 0. Conversion to come. It's Lebok to add the 2 points here for the Stormers, and 15 points to 0 now. And a great opportunity for the Stormers to keep going on with this lead. Conversion goes over. 17 points to 0 it is. David Perry says, afternoon guru from Canada. Leinster B might be cooked. Thanks for the coverage. Nice try, Stormers. Papa Ruppel says, listen to these pathetic Irish fans booing a try. Yeah, that's no, I don't have audio from my side, but that is really poor taste. Right, the restart has been collected by Leinster just outside the 22 now. Max Deegan has got possession here. Luke McGrath now waiting for it, working it with the forwards. Great leg drive there from them, and now the opportunity as it's Riddock who takes it up just shy of the 22. Right on the right-hand side of the field, Michael Alatoa now. Good solid defense from the Stormers again. McGrath, Harry Byrne gets the pass out to Scott Penny. Was there a little knock on here from Leinster? No, says the referee, play on. It's Lama who takes it up. Great solid defense from the Stormers again. Luke McGrath. Back it comes to Michael Milne. Just outside the 22 now, Leinster. McGrath, Byrne again. There's an overlap here, but they decide to go back on the inside. It's Liam Turner. McGrath again working Harry Byrne, Frowley. Stormers just suffocating them in defense here. Riddock now. Leinster's lost the ground between the 22 and the 10. Flat pass to Milne again. Push back in the tackle towards the 10-meter line. Inside Stormers territory now. Jason Jenkins gets it out. Harry Byrne, Frowley now cuts back on the inside. Puts a little grubber through. Yes, trouble. It's going to be Leinster who's going to be in touch here. About 10 meters out from the Stormers try line. And a good little kick there ahead. Chased down by Rob Russell, but the touchline to win there in the end. Nice little kick. And nearly worked out for Rob Russell there. Stormers defense wanting there. Lauren Stalkert says, yes, Stormers do you, Cape Town and Megan Basson proud. Well done. Don't give up now. Stormers got this game in the back. Let's go, Stormers. So far, Stormers have been the better team for sure, says Global Measurement. Line out stolen by Leinster now. And just 3 meters out from the try line. Scott Penny now with a charge. Can Leinster get one before halftime here? It's a penalty to Leinster. Coming in from the side is the Stormers. So 5 meters out from the try line. A poor mistake again. But the weather conditions again, really bad out here. But we know that Joseph Dweber have a history of line-out mess-ups down the line. Here they come through. Riddock now quickly taken by Leinster. Tap and go. Stormers defense needs to hold on. It's another penalty advantage to Leinster. How long will the patience of the referee hold? Harry Byrne and a little tap through too far. And we will come back for another penalty to Leinster. 5 meters out with 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Leinster going to tap and go again. It's McGee who taps and go. Here they come, trying to get over the Stormers' defensive line now. Just a meter short is Leinster. It's McGraw goes for the try, but he's held up. Pushed back in the tackle. Here they come again now. Scott Penny. It's a game of small margins here. Another penalty advantage. Surely a yellow card on the cards real soon. Right under the sticks here, Leinster. Working it with the forwards now. Another pick up and go from them. Just a meter short. Michael Alatoa now with his hands on the ball. Gets support from Riddock, but the Stormers defense still holding. Now Luke McGraw, Lama. He cuts back on the inside. Not going to get past the Stormers defense here. 5 meters out from the try line. Here they come again. This time they surely must go over. It's going to be a try to Milne. It's the Lucet prop who gets a try. It's Michael Milne over for the first try for Leinster. 17 points to 5 with the conversion to come right on the stroke of halftime. Yeah, it's that lineup from Joseph Dweber went a little bit hayward, and from there, things just went really bad for them. Right, 17 points to 5 with a conversion to come, and that will probably be the end of the first half as well. So 17 points to 5 with a conversion to come. Global Measurement Solutions says it took them almost 40 to get any points. That is exactly what the Stormers have been doing really well today, Global Measurement Solution. Their defense have been probably the best in the competition. And it shows here as Harry Byrne now to try and get this conversion over for Leinster. The first half is done. 17 points to 5 with a conversion to come here for them. That conversion is going to go well to the right of the post. So at halftime, it will be 17 points to the Stormers, 5 to Leinster. Alvarius says Leinster have a long way back in this. And Dweber and Stormers need to work hard on their lineouts. This is not right. So it's been a great first half. We've seen some great support here in the comment section from a lot of supporters. It is halftime. I'm going to take a quick break, but in the meantime, let me know where you guys are all from. I will go through where everybody's from when I get back from my short break, just to see where all the support are coming from at the moment. Let me know where you're from, and I'll gladly give you a shout out when I return. This is halftime. The Stormers lead by 17 points to 5 against Leinster. I'm going to take a quick break, but when we do come back, we will be doing the second half. Right, guys, I am back for the second half, and like I promised, let's give a shout out to where everybody's from. So, starting with Dolly from the Jamaica and UK. Alvarius saying he's from the Cape Town, and then let's have a look through a few others. Global Measurement Solutions says he's from Pretoria. Henry Extian, South Africa, Western Cape in the Robertson. And then Marshall Sol says, I'm a Stormers supporter from Struisbaai. Let's have a look here. Naomi Pretorius from Portugal for 3 years, forever loyal to the top team in South Africa, the Stormers. Jacques Laviskachny says from Roodepoort. So also, let's see if we've got any more. So that's what we've got so far here. Let me know where you guys are from for those who have not said yet where they're from. Naomi Pretoria says, no ways, my last adventure is in Portugal. David Perry says it will be a Sharks Munster final. My heart more than my head. Gibson's via Durban, let's go Sharks. And then Global Measurement Solution asks, where are you from, Guru? So I'm from a small town in the Northern Cape, Global Measurement Solutions. It's called Noupoort in the Northern Cape, close to Colesberg. Michiel Lowe says from Pretoria. Paul Kloppers, USA Atlanta. So we've got support from all over here at the moment, and I really appreciate all the support. Let's get those likes going. I think somebody mentioned that we only have 25 likes, so let's get more likes there. I won't read the comment from Bas van Moerseplaas, but I'll put it up for you guys to read it quickly, as I don't know if I'll get into any trouble. But there we go. Only 25 likes. We need more likes. Guru is number one, and then you guys can read the rest for yourself there. Benjamin Moses says from Brackenfell in the Western Cape. The Western Cape is such a lovely place. You know, I was there quite a bit in the last year. Somerset West, the likes of Kuils River, Strand and Gordons Bay, lovely places. Brackenfell, all those places are so close to each other, but a great area in South Africa, probably the best in South Africa as far as places to stay or places to go on holiday at least. CP23 says, hello Guru, how does Willemse look after being rested for so long? So while we're at it, let's go quickly run through the team lineup of the Stormers. Clayton Blommetjies have been solid at fullback. Suleiman Hartzenberg and Senatla has been doing the work on the wings. A great try for Hartzenberg. Dan du Plessis and Damian Willemse, good in defense, solid in defense. Haven't had plenty of opportunities on the attack just yet, but they've looked good. And in the star so far, Manny Libok, who's had a really good game so far for the Stormers, and going by the way he's played, definitely contender for man of the match. Paul de Wet has been solid at number 9. Looking at the forwards, Achiva Diamani, Ben Jason Dixon, and Dion Ferrier has been solid in the loose trio with Marvin Uri and Ruben van Heerden, along with Joseph Ndweba. Could be the guilty party so far in the lineouts for the Stormers. But apart from that, strong, solid scrummaging, good rucking, and really good face ball from the Stormers overall. Stephen Kitsoff and Frans Malherbe doing well as always. So a really good performance so far from the Stormers. Mamania says, somehow I feel nervous about the second half. Remember, you can never write off Leinster as well. It's only a 12-point game, and Leinster can strike back at any given time in this one as well. Bas van Moerseplaas says, from a Moerseplaas in the Western Cape, Stormers, we love you. And then David Parry from Gordon's saying Gordon's Bay is fantastic, agreed. And then Ethan says from Cape Town, but live in the UK. Desmond Miller says, come on boys, last half, make us proud. And then Boppa says he's from Roodepoort. So again, it's amazing how many people are from different places over the country. And it's really great to have this type of support from all over the world. Renee Creer says, thanks for the commentary. By far the best on YouTube. Thank you, Renee. Really appreciate it. Stuart Wason says, Durban, born Cape, Henge Western Province supporter raised in Joyce. And now Derps, as always, love your work, Meneer. Thank you. Thanks, Stuart. And then Marshall Sol says from Struisbaai. And Barry says, I'm in Cape Town, Southern Suburbs. Global Measurement Solutions saw today on Facebook, apparently Leinster does not have a weak team and they might beat the Boks. Yeah, that's Irish ignorance for you sometimes, Global Measurement Solutions. Not taking anything away from them. They're number one in the world and they probably have some really great players. I haven't seen a poor Leinster side before, and today is probably the first time that I saw that they're getting dominated in so many different areas of the field. So it might be the change in type that we want to see. Deslan Miller says, I'm from Grootbrak River. That is in the southwestern district, if I'm not wrong, Deslan. George area. As we get ready for the second half, which should be getting underway real soon here. It's 17 points to 5 at the moment. And it's halftime here at the RDS. 17 points to 5. The Stormers lead. A try by Manny Lebok and Suleiman Hartzenberg so far for the Stormers. And then a try from McGlee for the Leinster side. So the kickoff will be taken by Leinster for the second half. It will be Harry Byrne to get us underway. Bas van Moerseplaas says Ruben van Heerden going to be a cult hero in the Cape. And then Michiel says, agree, Renee, definitely the best. And remember, everyone, you can become a member for as little as 20 Rand a month to show support. Thanks, Michiel. Really appreciate it. Right, so let's get the second half back underway as Harry Byrne gets us going. It's the second half in this game. And a kickoff left by the Stormers and into touch it went. So not the greatest of start here for the Stormers, as Leinster will have a line-up just outside the 22. Line-up, it's in fact Stormers line-up just outside the 22. Joseph Weber to throw this one in. Finds Marvin Orie now. Paul de Wet gets it out to Ben. Jason Dixon sets it up just outside the 22 of the Stormers. Can the Stormers get quick ball here? Paul de Wet waiting for it. He's going to go with the box kick over the top. Oh, the wind is taking that ball backwards. Bounce of the ball, kind for Leinster, as it's been taken in there by the left winger, Dave Carney. Now Luke McGrath waiting for it, working it through the forwards again now. Scott Penny been driven back in a tackle by the Stormers, and the Stormers have turned us over. Yes, an attacking opportunity for them as the kick downfield from Damian Willems into a bit of space. But Lama is back for it. Now, in fact, it's Dave Carney on the 10-meter line of Leinster. Tackled beautifully by Chiva Diamani. Luke McGrath again, Harry Byrne gets it out to Liam Turner. Brought down on the 10-meter line. Again, it's Scott Penny who takes it up. Jason Jenkins for Leinster. Comes back to Harry Byrne with a little kick downfield. Straight into the hands of Manny Lebok now. He's going to go high up into the air. The chase coming from Damian Willems. It's not a good idea to kick for the Stormers in the second half. It's a penalty advantage to Leinster, offside from the Stormers. They take it up to the 10-meter line of the Stormers. Now McGrath. They work it through the forwards. It's taken up by Michael Milne. Again, Luke McGrath out to Frowley. Flat pass to Turner. He's brought down on the halfway line now, going a little kick over the top, straight into the hands of the Clayton Blommetjies. But we're coming back for the penalty to Leinster, offside from the Stormers. Marshall Soul says Struisbaai is the most point of Africa. And then Barry says, born in Joburg, moved to Cape Town, but a Shark supporter all my life. And then Popa says, do I get this right? Right, so penalty on the halfway line here for Leinster as they kick it downfield. That's not, it is going to find touch. 5 meters out from the try line. So it does look like the wind will be favoring Leinster in the second half. 17 points to 5 it is. Will Leinster hit back in the second half? It is going to be the throw in now from John McGee. Oh, it's going to be a try here, an easy try for Leinster, and it's the hooker who gets it, John McGee. So 17 points to 10, and that's not a good start here for the Stormers in the second half. Well. 17 points to 10 it is, with a conversion to come. Stormers defense non-existent there from that maul. And they made it look very easy there, was Leinster. Pierre Geldenhuys says, vanaf Ceres Alipad Stormers. So yeah, 17 points to 10 with a conversion to come from right out left. Let's see what he can do with this one. Oh, it's going to go to the left of the post. So 17 points to 10 it remains. And now the Stormers will have to really consider what to do next. Barry says another try against us in a blink of an eye. So 17 points to 10. The Stormers lead. Will they throw this one away in the second half? Let's hope not. 5 minutes into the second half. Manny Lebok to get us back underway here. It's a deep kick in from him, and it's taken by Max Deegan from inside the 22 of Leinster now. Luke McGrath waiting for it. Remember, the wind is behind Leinster in the second half. The kick downfield from them, and it's going to find touch round about between the 10 and the halfway line inside Leinster's half. One thing that the Stormers will have to do in the second half, they will have to keep possession and not kick it away, because that wind is quite terrible at the moment. Joseph Ndweba with a throw into this line out. Marshall Souls asks, kom nou Stormers, wat gaan nou aan? Make it right, keep scoring. Line out taken by Chiva Diamani now. Ndweba gets the pass out. Dan Duplessis straightening it up on the 10-meter line of Leinster. Paul de Wet now waiting for it. Looks like he's going to go with a box kick over the top now. The chase from the Stormers not really there as Jordy Lama now takes it. And he's going to run sideways, gets the pass out to Max Deegan. Just outside the 22 of Leinster now. Working it through Scott Penny this time round for Leinster. Deegan, McGrath with a box kick over the top. Finds Lebok now on the 10-meter line. He's going to have a little run. Gets into a bit of space up to halfway. He's brought down just inside Leinster's half, right on the right-hand side of the field. Paul de Wet again now. Ruben van Heerden sets it up right on the halfway line for the Stormers now. Paul de Wet, why on earth will you want to kick again? Looks like he's going to go with a box kick over the top. Here is Paul de Wet. And this is not the right game plan. The box kick over the top. The chase now coming. Well taken by the Stormers. Up by the Leinster side. Luke McGrath did well there. Riddock now at scrum off. He's going to look to find a bit of space up to the 10-meter line for Leinster now. Ball comes back. Harry Byrne with the kick downfield. And back for it is Lebok again. Inside his own 22 now. What can he do with this one? He's going to try and have a run here as the Stormers gets it out to Damian Willemse. Puts it on the boot. A poor kick. And now let's see another kick downfield from Leinster into touch. And it's a 50-22. 5 meters inside the 22 of the Stormers. Line out to Leinster. John Corrigan says our C team is doing well so far. What about the rain? So you can't really see the rain on the screen, but I'm sure that it is raining a little bit. Yeah, the wind is quite terrible, and I didn't really notice it in the first half because the Stormers didn't really use it to their advantage. So you can see that Leinster definitely using it to their advantage at the moment. Right, the throw in taken well by Max Deegan now. And off the back, Scott Penny. Here they come again now. Frowley, 15 meters out from the try line is Leinster. Now McGrath comes again through the forwards there. Taking it up was Reese Riddock. Still working it for Leinster now. 15 meters out from the try line. Towards the left-hand side of the field. Back on the inside they go. McGee. McGrath again. It's taken up there by Michael Milne. Stormers starting to look a little bit tired. Working it through the hooker. John McGee. McGrath again. Harry Byrne, flat pass to Alalatoa. He's held up good in a tackle by Van Heerden. Still Leinster come 15 meters out from the try line. Frowley, White, they go Turner. Oh, great defense from the Stormers, pushing them back all the way back 5 meters outside of the 22. Now McKee again, penalty advantage for Leinster. Riddock takes it in. McGrath waiting, comes back again. Harry Byrne with a cross kick. It's gone a little bit too far, but we're coming back for a penalty to Leinster. 10 minutes gone in the second half. And Leinster coming full force now. Desmond Miller says, hoekom skop die skram af so baie? Dobson praat asseblief. And then Global Measurement Solution says, wait for the final score before you launch excuses. To the corner they go. 5 meters out from the try line. Leinster now coming full force at the Stormers. John McGee to throw this one in. Stormers have made 227 meters. Oh, it's been turned over by the Stormers. And here they come on a counter-attack inside of 22. Achiva Diamari. Can he go all the way? Achiva Diamari. He's going to get a try here for the Stormers or not. The pass back on the inside. Suleiman Hartzenberg. Tackle 5 meters out from the try line. What defense from Leinster. They win the penalty on the ground. Holding on by the Stormers. Goodness gracious me. Great base shown by Achiva Diamani, but what defense from Leinster. The lineout went horribly wrong for them. Achiva Diamani from his 22 ran all the way to about 10 meters out from the try line. And then Hartzenberg, unfortunately, the cover defense from Frowley and Riddock just stopping them there. Brilliant stuff from Leinster. Goodness gracious. Stoppage in play there, and they rightfully deserved that stoppage there. Frowley has stayed down. Well, Popa says the crowd must be going crazy now. And then Cam Smith, what can we expect from Rugby 24 gameplay? Give us a hint. Fortunately, I can't do anything or say anything, Cam. You'll have to wait. How close was that for the Stormers there? But again, never say die attitude from Leinster on that occasion. Popa says if Stormers had support, they would have scored. Sure, I think it's just great cover defense from Leinster in the end there. Let's see, the referee having a talk here, so I'm not sure whether he's in discussion with the TMO or something here. But Boston Musaplas says the crowd is pathetic. It's the worst crowd ever. Yeah, luckily I don't have any audio from my side, so I can't really hear anything. Barry says this game taking a big turn, and then Papa Ruppel says the Irish crowd is always bad. They love pushing for card. Right, so the kick downfield from Leinster now. Going to find touch roundabout between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside their own half. 17 points to 10 it is. Time's back on, of course. So line up to Leinster now between the 10 and the 22. Line out taken well by Leinster now. The driving maul from them. Luke McGrath waits for this ball, tries to go on a little snipe himself, brought down on the 10-meter line of Leinster. This ball, another penalty to Leinster there. Marvin Uri penalised this time. Discipline so vital. From the try line of Leinster all the way now down to deep inside Stormers territory. That's what discipline has done, with 2 penalties being given away in quick succession. Desmond Miller says ref is poor, and Bopa says come on Stormers. So it's second half here, 12 minutes gone in the second half. Stormers 17, Leinster 10. That line out is going to be run about on the 10-meter line of the Stormers now. Yeah, ball wasn't out according to the referee there. And Marvin Uri got penalised for it. Right, John McGee with a throw into this line out here for Leinster now. Goes to Riddock at the back now. Luke McGrath again. Harry Byrne flat pass this time to Max Deegan. Up to the 10-meter line of the Stormers they go. Throwing that ball around now as Leinster as they make it through to Dave Carney on the 10-meter line. Stormers defense still holding out, and another loose ball at the back here. Collected by Leinster luckily. And Turner now in control of this ball on the halfway line. Leinster again have possession now. Just inside Stormers half now. Harry Byrne back to Frowley. The pass out to Dave Carney now. Steps back on the inside Lama. Between the 10 and the halfway line inside Leinster's half now. The pass to Dave Carney. Not a great one, but picked it up well. Here they come again. Max Deegan. Just between the 10 and the halfway line inside Leinster's territory. McGrath comes back to Harry Byrne. Under pressure, kicks it away. And the ball knocked on by Clayton Blommetjie. So it's going to be picked up by Leinster. And it's trouble for the Stormers now. 10 meters up from their own try line. They get it out to John McGee, who cuts back on the inside, gets it up. Here's a chance now for them. Ross Maloney gets the pass out. Try time, Leinster. It's Rob Russell in the corner, and some bad play from the Stormers on that occasion. And it's Stormers 17, Leinster 15. 14 minutes gone in this second half. Papa Ruppel says that ball was out. I agree with you. Barry says not a way Stormers would wanted this. And why does World Rugby allow an experienced ref to handle big games like this? KB says to get the experience. And then Megan, come on boys, push through. You can do it, Stormers. Put your head in the game, focus. And then Blommick is making a massive mistake. Popper saying, Clayton, what the heck? So Rob Russell in for the try in the corner. Conversion to come. 17-15 it is at the moment. Stormers losing their touch now. Like in first half, says Barry. That kick is going to go to the right of the post. So the Stormers still lead this game by 17-15. But it seems like the momentum has swung the way of Leinster now. Stormers will have to hit back now. Christian Lowe says we need this game, Stormers. So from 17-5 up at halftime to 17-15 in no time. 15 minutes gone in the second half. Still 25 minutes to play as Frans Malherbe gets replaced by Neetling Foucher. As well as Paul de Wet off for Herschel Yankees. Here comes the Stormers. Outdopje. His pass from Moerse Plaas. Right, the restart then. Knocked on by the Stormers. An advantage to Leinster inside their own 22. The kick downfield from Byrne. Not going to find touch. Finds Libok. Gets it out to Achiever Diamani. He's going to run it up to the halfway line in the middle of the field now. Good defense from Leinster. Right in the middle of the field on the halfway line. Herschel Yankees back to Libok. Libok with a kick downfield into the hands of Jordi Lama now. Here comes Leinster on a counter attack. Beats one. Over the halfway line goes Lama. Lama still going, gets the pass out to Alalato. Now Max Deegan. Max Deegan up to between the 20 and the 22 of the Stormers. McGrath again. Riddock held up in a tackle by Ben Jason Dixon. Now Luke McGrath again waiting for it. Comes back, Burn into a half cap. The pop pass not working now. Counter attack, good chance here for the Stormers. They got to use this now. Willemse with the pass to Sinatla. Sinatla up to the halfway line. Sinatla with a poor pass gets the ball back though. Clayton Blommetjies out to Kitshoff. Just a shy at the 10-meter line of Leinster now. Herschel Yankees, Manny Lebach. Flat pass to Ruben van Heerden. Herschel Yankees again, Manny Lebach. Clayton Blommetjies cut back on the inside, Dan du Plessis. Between the 10 and a halfway line, Yankees out to Achieva Diamani to Suleiman Hartzenberg. Good defense there from Leinster, nearly pushing him into touch there. Will this ball come back for the Stormers? Yes, they will. Herschel Yankees now. Good drive there from Ndweba. Yankees again now waiting. Looks like he's going to go with the box kick over the top now. Oh, that's a poor kick and well taken by Leinster. The kick downfield and the chase is on now. Oh, it's another beautiful kick from Leinster. Another 50-22. And it is going to be a Leinster line out 10 meters out from the try line. Goodness gracious me. Poor kicking from the Stormers scrum halves at the moment. The box kicking not working for the Stormers and a massive scuffle. Looks like fists are flying here between Leinster and the Stormers. Don't know exactly what happened there, but they're all piled up at the moment. Bas van Moorseplas says that was way offside. Yeah, it is what it is, man. So 17-15 the Stormers lead, but it will be a line out to Leinster now. So the scuffle started between Clayton Blommetjies and John McGee after Clayton Blommetjies didn't want to give the ball away to them. Robin Wood says that's the weakest link. 22 minutes to go. Lawrence Stahl, coach, says, come on, Stormers, tensions are high, says Barry. So 17-15 it is at the moment. James says, Yankees, the kick off poor kicks. Ethan says, keep it tight and physical for a bit and work rate. Stop kicking the ball. Jeepers throwing this game away. Absolutely agree. Wrong game plan. 22 minutes to go in this game. Christian Lowe says, fast Stormers. Push, push, push. Right, so line out will be to Leinster now. 10 meters out from the try line. John McGee with a throw in to this one. To the front they go. Riddock takes it in. Here comes the driving maul from Leinster again. It's looking good for Leinster. It's looking good. It's looking really good for them. They're just 5 meters out now. Solid Stormers defense though, but the maul has been sacked. And it's going to be a penalty and a yellow card coming for the Stormers now. Oh dear. Who's going to get the yellow card? So it's Suleiman Hartzenberg who gets the marching orders here. And a penalty to Leinster 5 meters out from the try line. 17-15 now. And Leinster on the attack with the Stormers down to 14 men. They are going to go with a tap and go. John McGee taps and go. 3 meters out from the try line. Leinster on full attack now. Try time Leinster. And it's Max Deegan who gets the try for them. And for the first time, Leinster have taken the lead here. 20 points to 17. The Stormers will have to pull off something here. Barry says Stormers are messing things up. From bad to worse for the Stormers, says James. And Deslan says, hoekom skop jy? Ja, It is what it is, unfortunately, Deslan. It's probably the game plan, but it's so strange because they haven't been doing that all season long. And yeah, it's an absolute horror show, like Ethan says at the moment. And James says the Stormers look really tired. Papa Ruppel says, KB87, don't blame the ref. It's our scrum half kicking, ruining the game for us at the moment. It wasn't just Herschel, it was Paul de Vet as well. They can't handle the wind here in the second half as the conversion from Leinster goes over. So 22 points to 17 it is. Leinster in the lead by 5 points now. Stormers also down to 14 men for the next 7 minutes of this game. Stormers are letting themselves down with poor decision making here, especially at ruck time where they go for the little box kick over the top and really not making any headway with the wind strong against them in this second half. 22-17. 20 minutes to play in this one. Can the Stormers turn this around? The restart taken well by Max Deegan now for Leinster. McGrath gets it out to Byrne, who's going to put it on the boot now. Waiting for it. Libok on the 10-meter line of the Stormers. He's going to run it up to the halfway line. Breaks through the first defender. He's now caught between the 10 and the halfway line. Yankees waiting for it. Comes back to Neetling for sheer. Yankees slow ball for the Stormers down the middle of the field. Clayton Blommetjies out to Achieva Diamani. Just up over halfway. Here comes the Stormers. Poor pass. And into touch it goes. Line up to Leinster on the halfway line. Well, I guess when things go bad, it goes really bad. Global Measurement Solutions says Stormers kicking themselves out of the game now against the wind. And then Lawrence says Stormers need to win if they want to keep the cup alive. And then John Corrigan says we got a conversion at last. Right, so line out here to Leinster now on the halfway line. 22-17 as Riddock leaves the field. And a massive game from the captain today. Also Brock Harris onto the field. Bas van Moorseplas says this game is not over yet. Absolutely not. It's a 5-point game. As McGee throws this one in. Also replacements on for Leinster now. We'll go through that in just a bit. Here they come with another driving maul is Leinster. They're mauling the Stormers to pieces whenever they've got the opportunity. Now McGrath, back it comes Frowley. Gets it out to Scott Penny, caught on the halfway in the middle of the field. McGrath in, Byrne. No, it's been charged down. Here's a chance for the Stormers now to kick ahead. Who's going to win this race? Marcel Tennyson. Oh, dear. Max Deegan got to the ball first and kicks it downfield. It's Clayton Blommetjies back from the 10-meter line of the Stormers now. What can he do? Breaks through one. Gets up to the halfway line, but knocks the ball on. An opportunity now for Leinster. Byrne again with a kick downfield. That is going to go behind Sinatla's head. He's going to have to try and wiggle his way out now. Clayton Blommetjies get past Frowley. Sinatla again under pressure inside the 22 now. Neetling for sure. He's got it now. Gets it out. Libok. There's numbers on the right-hand side for the Stormers if they use it. Diamani now. Oh, and a pass to Willie Engelbrecht. Not there, and it goes into touch. A little knock on, it seems, from Leinster. And it's going to be a scrum down to the Stormers. Well, it wasn't Marcel Tennyson, it was Willie Engelbrecht who didn't win that race. Great work. Let's have a look here. Yeah, the pass was left behind by Willie, really, and it should be a scrum to Leinster. Connors on the field for Riddock. Yeah, Marcel Tennyson also onto the field now for the Stormers. 22-17 it is at the moment. John Corrigan says bonus point assured at least. Yeah, they did score 4 tries. Papa Ruppel says that the Stormers compose themselves. They can turn this around, but they're playing too frantically at the moment. When it goes like this, go back to basics, man. Just play tight and smash. Theo Koopman says Stormers. Are the Stormers in Leicester's 22-meter line? No, they're inside their own half. They're just outside their own 22 is the Stormers now. They were inside the 22 just a while ago. It's a massive scrum from the Stormers, and they win the penalty. So a little bit of relief for the Stormers then, as they now can clear this one. And another scuffle between the players. So unnecessary with 15 minutes to go. Robin Wood says the Stormers watch too many FUF videos. Yeah. If Leinster score now, it's over, says Cameron. At least the Stormers have won the penalty there. So let's see where this one is going to find touch. It's important that they find a good touch finder here, but the wind is bad. So the line out will only, he's only made 5 meters on that one. Between the halfway and the 10-meter line of the Stormers. Remember, the Stormers still have Suleiman Hartzenberg in the bin for at least another 2 or 3 minutes, I think. Line out taken by Achieva Tiamani now, and the Stormers can get this one going. Here they come. Gavin Doyle says, I can't believe that this game isn't on the radio. Well, you can listen to it here, Gavin. On the halfway line, the Stormers now penalty advantage again. So things are looking better for the Stormers now as the referee blows on his whistle. Penalty to the Stormers on the halfway line, about 10 meters out from the right-hand touch line. Cameron says, Leinster have no Irish internationals. How many Springboks are in the Stormers team? I think you got that one wrong, Cameron, because the likes of Jordan Lama, I think Kieran Crowley as well, Luke McGrath, Max Deegan, Reese Riddock, Jason Jenkins, Michael Alatoa, all international players. Yeah, Lucas Peterson says, no need for a radio if you have Guru. Thanks, Lucas. Right, so line out to the Stormers, 5 meters inside the 22 of Leinster now on the right-hand side of the field here. JJ Kotze also on the field for the Stormers now. Can the Stormers turn this one around? It's going to take an effort in this last 14 minutes of the game. Oh, the line out has gone a begging for the Stormers, but somehow they do get it back now. But they've lost a bit of ground. Manny Libok from just outside the 22 now. Herschel Yankees back to Ruben van Heerden. Sets it up 5 meters out in the middle of the field of the 22-meter line. Marcel Tienerson, no support there. Will the Stormers get it back? Herschel Yankees tries to throw a little dummy. Not going to fall for it as Leinster, but another penalty advantage to the Stormers. Here they come again now. It's Damian Willems who gets the pass out to Willie Engelbrecht. Just inside the 22 now, right on the right-hand side of the field. Still they come is the Stormers. Yankees waiting for it. Lebok now gets the pass out to Neetling for sure. Gets scored on the 22-meter line. Working towards the middle of the field now. Stormers lose the ball again, but they're coming back for another penalty to the Stormers at least. Right, so home advantage too, says Ethan here. So what do the Stormers do? Do they go for goal or do they go for the win here? Decision time, 13 minutes to play. And they are going to kick it to the corner. So they are going to go for the win here. Penalty now would have given Leinster a 2-point lead with just a penalty between them. But let's see if this is going to work for the Stormers. Finds touch about 15 meters out from the try line. It's now or never for the Stormers then. Papa Ruppel says should have gone for the points. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, Papa Ruppel. Right, so JJ Kotze with a throw into this line out. And they're going to get this one, Marvin Worry now. They form them all. Here's the Stormers. Can they get this going? Can they get this going? It's going nowhere at the moment for the Stormers. Dan du Plessis gets the ball back now. 10 meters out from the try line. Herschel Yankees. They work it through Diamani. Manny Lebok. Lebok now just 4 meters out, right under the sticks. Here's a chance for the Stormers. Can they use it? Slow ball coming back at Chiva Diamani. Push back in the tackle. Now Yankees again. Numbers out wide. Can they get the try? Oh no. A little grubber kick from Lebok. And it looks like Clayton Blommetjies have claimed the try here. The try's been awarded too by the referee, it seems. So is that going to work for them? 22 all. I thought he blew it. Didn't control the ball there was the left winger, Dave Carney. And Clayton Blommetjies gets the try in the corner here. Was there any sort of interference on that one? Doesn't look like it. The try should be standing. Well, the try has been awarded, but a difficult kick coming up now for the Stormers from from the right-hand corner. Manny Lebok. Let's celebrate that one with the Stormers. Fair play to Blommetjies. A draw is embarrassing, says Bopa. Right, from the right-hand side of the field, Manny Lebok now with a very important kick here for the Stormers. We've got 10 minutes to go in this second half. Can he get this one? No, that's not going to kill in. So 22 all it is with 10 minutes to play in this game. Who's going to win this game? Will it end in a draw or will one of these teams snatch it? Megan Basson says, now that's more like it. But we need more. So come on, Stormers, you can do it. So the Stormers still need another try for a bonus point. The restart from Leinster. And it's taken by Dan du Plessis inside the 22 here. Van Rijn also on, as well as Jean-Luc du Plessis for Clayton Blommetjies. Slow ball coming out for the Stormers now. Yankees again. Going with the box kick over the top. Now, the chase is better from the Stormers. That ball is going to come back to the Stormers side. It's a knock-on from Leinster. 5 meters inside the Stormers half. Right on the half, well, on the halfway, 5 meters inside Stormers half. Jordi Lama knocking that ball on. Suleiman Hartzenberg also back from the bin as well. Eric Davison says, great stream tonight from all. Thanks, Eric. And the people have been amazing in the chat as well. Boston moves supplies. Play tight, Stormers. You better when you get more tight. Stuart Wason says, well done, boys. Step on the gas now, please. Right, so scrum down to the Stormers. Neetling Fischer, Brock Harris, and JJ Kotze in the front row now for the Stormers. Benjamin Moses says, climax is on. Stormers going to snatch the win. Herschel Yankees feeds this one in. Oh, it's a massive scrum here from the Stormers again. But the referee's going to reset it again. Too much movement there. And with 8 minutes to play, can they do this? Eight minutes to go. 22 all. Right, so scrum down here. Right, so Herschel Yankees to feed this one in. Right, let's see what the Stormers can do in this last 7 minutes or so. It's 22 all at the moment. Yankees with the feet, much stable scrum from them. But now Leinster gets the turn on here. It comes out for the Stormers though. Herschel Yankees under a bit of pressure now. Will the Stormers get this ball back? Yes, they will. Manny Libbok now at scrum half here between the 10 and the halfway line. Inside their own half, Marcel Tienerson. Still waiting for it. Herschel Yankees now. Slow ball coming out here for the Stormers. Taking way too long and going with the box kick over the top again now is the Stormers. That one is going to bounce again and into touch. So it will be a line out to Leinster, I think. Just see what the touch judge decide here. It looks like, yeah, it's a Leinster line out between the 10 and the halfway inside Leinster's territory. Mike says, Mr. Guru, good to see you once again. Thanks, Mike. Hello, O2. Rugby O2 says, hello. How's it going? And then wide box kick again. Yeah, too much of the same. Too much of the same. Right, the throw in from Leinster now. It's well taken there. And now they're going to come with an attack of their own. It's Scott Penny into the gap here. Up to the 10-meter line of the Stormers now. Here they come again. It's Leinster. Flat pass they go. Making quick play of this one now is Leinster. They take it up through the forwards. Great run there from Will Connors. Still coming now, Turner. It's well taken there by Nick McCarthy now. McCarthy now waiting for it. Gets it out. Still they come now as Leinster. They're making some headway. Between the 10 and the 22 of the Stormers. Still they come now. New fresh legs for them. Connors takes it up. It's McCarthy with the pass then. McCarthy again gets it out now to Frowley. Good defense from the Stormers though. Just outside the 22 of the Stormers now. It's taken up there by Brian Deeney. And still they come. Geordie Lama now. Dave Carney. Just short of the 22 they go. McCarthy again. A drop goal here from Leinster. No, it's a cross kick, sorry. And a bounce of the ball. Oh! Sinatla manages to dot it down. It's going to be a penalty to Leinster, though. All the way back to the left-hand side of the field here. Just outside the 22. Things are now starting to go right for Leinster. A great breakout from Scott Penny sets up the move for Leinster. And now a penalty just outside the 22. And it looks almost like they're going to have a shot at goal here is Leinster. No. They're going to go for the corner. No, they are going to have a shot at goal. So it's an opportunity for Leinster to take the lead back here. Helping account says that cross kicks are killing the Stormers. He is going to miss this one, says Papa Ruppel. So Byrne with the kick at goal here from just outside the 22, about 15 meters out from the left-hand touchline. Let's see what they can do with 3.5 minutes to go. It's the upright and off it goes. So goal line dropout coming up, or 22-meter dropout coming up for the Stormers. It's still anybody's game. Hit the upright and off. So 22-meter dropout with 3 minutes to play. Who is going to snatch this game? Charles Lee Charles says Leinster win. Right, so Libbok with the restart from the 22-meter line. Goes quite deep on the halfway line, collected by Byrne now. He slips on the 10-meter line of the Stormers. It's McCarthy who takes it up, gets the ball out. Held up in a tackle by the Stormers. Well done. McCarthy again. Back to the forwards they go. It's taken up by Lee Barron, Ed Byrne, and Abelatsi. Here they come again. It's Leinster now from the 10-meter line of the Stormers. McCarthy now. Strong little run from Lee Barron now. Byrne again. Frowley throws a little dummy. Push back in a tackle. all the way back to the halfway line goes Leinster. Nick McCarthy now, Burn with a long cut-out pass, gets it out to Rob Russell, nearly past Sanatla. It's Turner who controls that ball beautifully just outside the 22 of the Stormers now. Scott Penny, the pass, so it's been knocked on by the Stormers, it looks like, in that tackle. So Geordie Lama now, Burn again, Frowley going with a little cross kick here for them. It's collected beautifully by Dave Carney. Still Leinster come. Oh, it's going to be a penalty against Leinster there. Holding on the ground. And a brilliant work done there by Dan du Plessis and Willie Engelbrecht. Well, Sanatla and Marcel Tennyson saving the day there for the Stormers, really, on that right-hand side of the field. And then they move to the left-hand side of the field and then giving away a penalty for holding on Leinster. Manny Lebok with the kick. It's only going to go as far as the halfway line. The wind is terrible. So line out on the halfway line for the Stormers. Can they do this? Desmond, it's tasting very nice. Thanks. Try time for the Stormers, says Boston Mursaplas. Stormers need a penalty, says Mike. Big moment for the Stormers, says Patrick. So, line out on the halfway line. Can somebody get a penalty here? Papa Rappel says, looks like it's going to be a draw. So, can the Stormers get a penalty from this line out? Can they use this opportunity to win this game? 30 seconds to go. Helping account says, I don't want to settle for a draw. No way. Stormers must win this. So the man of the match for this one is Scott Penny, the number 7 open side flanker of Leinster. Starting to go. He had a really good game. Can't disagree with that. Now for the Stormers penalty, drive ball. Here's a penalty, Stormers. Doesn't matter. It's not going to be kickable for at least until it's up to the 22-meter line. Driving ball now from the Stormers. Can they get this going forward now as the Stormers? It's working slowly but surely for them. Billy Engelbrecht controlling that ball at the back of this maul. Can they get it out? Here they come. Dan du Plessis now. Dan du Plessis up to the 10-meter line of Leinster. Yankees now gets it out to Achiever Diamani. Why do you pass that ball? It's been lost by the Stormers and Leinster have possession now. Time is up on the clock and they probably will just kick this out. They're going to take the 3-pointer. The Stormer will get 2 points out of this. So full time here. Achiever Diamani with that pop pass just not working for them. And full time here. It's 22-all, and the Stormers will feel like they've robbed themselves there in the second half. They're going to get 2 points from this, but it's Leinster who's going to ultimately win on the lock here with 3 points, getting the bonus point for 4 tries. So 22-all here, full time. It's like kissing your sister, and I'm sure they won't be too happy about that one. It's a game the Stormers should have won, but regardless, a draw is a draw away from home. You can say what you want, B side, C side, D side from Leinster, whatever. It's still a good result at the end of the day for the Stormers side. And they can only grow and gain momentum from this. Who knows? We might be back here in a couple of weeks' time for the grand finale of the URC. But we'll have to wait and see. Thank you for tuning in. 400 people watching. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe before you go. Until next time, I will see you guys tomorrow for the next remaining URC games. We've got the Lions playing, we've got the Sharks playing, and we've got the Bulls playing. And then on Sunday, we've got the big one in the Currie Cup between the Sharks and the Western Province. So don't forget to tune in for those ones as well. But until next time, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Have a great evening. Cheers for now.